Hello, housemates, and welcome back to Avernum Escape from the Pit. My recording hotkeys won't work, so you're going to have to see me pop in and out of the window there, unfortunately. I'll look into this and see what's going on. But if you recall last time, we defeated Drak something or other, who was breeding worms under the sewers, or in the sewers under Silvar. We defeated him and his clue of worms, bed of worms. We learned those were the collective nouns. We had a little discussion about linguistics there with him. And now we found this, what's it called? Travel pylon thing that seems to be closed off and limited to particular authorized personnel. So we're not going there, but there are some rats to kill, so we're going to do that. We're running low on magic, but we still have our health, so that's all you need, right? So let's kill some rats. There's a green, nasty, frothing rat there. There's a couple of giant rats. Critical backstab. You have no priest stuff, so let's should have you go here. You can go. You still have some stuff that you can do. Let's try dazing. Frothing rat. Did anything happen? Apparently not. Alright. Or maybe it did something. Those two rats didn't come after us. So we need to get some kind of mana potions, or just more mana, because we've run out very quickly with our priest. So why don't you go and hack on this rat? No, you missed. Okay, you work on the frothing rat. Yeah, it's got a lot of points. The frothing rat hit our mage, but didn't do anything particularly nasty. So let's do our battle discipline against the frothing rat. Yeah. Did we put acid on it? Oh, that's from our Cloak of Curses. Alright, let's continue working on this guy. Backstab's got a lot of hit points here. That's actually not what I meant to do. How much mana do you have left? Let's actually work on one of the other rats, just to try and get rid of it. Let's see. Frothing rat took a lot of acid damage, that's good. Now he's poisoned. Do you have battle discipline too? Yes. So let's focus down the frothing rat. Backstab. You work on this one. Getting lots of XP. Let's see if we can finish off the frothing rat with Firebolt. Not quite. Very beefy rat. It's finished off by the acid, however. So now we will kill the rest of its ilk. Okay, let's end combat. Let's see what we got. A fine cloak. A scroll of return life. Ooh, that'll be helpful. And a crude dagger. So he's running out of space. We'll sort through our inventory a little bit later. Let's check out their nest. A wooden shield, crude stuff, a curing potion. That's always good. Anything else? Crude spear. Sure, that's a polearm. This looks like something. Some healing herbs and some mushrooms. So it was worth coming down here. Is this anything? Some sandals and some mushrooms. So remember, we're also to be on the lookout for shovels and picks for one of our side quests from the quest board. Is this something? No, it's just a rock. Alright, so it looks like we're done down here. We cannot get into this area. So we're going to go, what's right here? Is this? Aha, pick and a hammer. We don't need a hammer. I don't think. Let me check. Picks and shovels. Okay. This table has some stuff on it. Nope, don't do that. So let's go up the stairs. So this takes us over to here. Nice junk pile. It's all trash. So we have completed our quest for the Mayor of Silvar. Let us tell the Mayor of our victory. What's up, Mayor Jonathan? Your worm infestation was caused by a Nephil named Draknar. He is dead. How very interesting. Our feline foes are becoming more ingenious in finding ways to assault us. And, as promised, here is your reward. He removes a silver ring from his hand and presents it to you. Wow, he's giving us the ring off his own finger. It is enchanted. Also, as promised, I have advice. You said you had advice to give me? Yes, he literally just said that. 2 pieces. First, you should know that there is an enchanted pylon in the tunnel. Excuse me. In the tunnels below us. That we've already discovered. Second, if you wish a true use for your skills, you should travel to the castle, far to the southwest, in the Great Cave. To enter that fortress, however, you will need a crown token. How do I get a crown token? You find a mayor who has one to present, and you earn it. It is how you prove you can be trusted to spend time with our king. Alas, I do not have one to give, but the mayor of Formello, to the north, does. You should go north and speak with her. If the rumors I heard are true, she has a task that may be worth your effort. Tell me about this pylon that we saw beneath your city already. Certain trusted individuals are given the ability to use the magic of these pylons to travel quickly through Avernum. You can learn more about them in the Tower of Magi, to the south. Our pylon is in the tunnel network below, in the northeast corner. I will make sure that the door is unlocked to it for you. Not that we can actually use it, but we can go back down there and maybe see if there's interesting stuff to do. Tell me about the castle. King Micah wisely rules Avernum from there. If you truly wish to do good fighting for your newfound homeland, that is where you should go. That's all for now. All right, XP. So let's go talk to some various people. I am new down here, Anastasia. Behind the counter, there is a middle-aged woman wearing a thick leather jerkin. A pair of suits of armor are displayed behind her. On the surface, they would be thrown into the trash. Down here, they are almost priceless. She nods to you. A customer? Then welcome to you. I am Anastasia, and this is my shop. We buy and sell here. What do you sell in this shop? I sell armor. You can buy some here if you have the coins, or you can sell some if you don't. Do you think that I need armor? That's a dumb question. You'll need it if you plan to travel around down here. Don't count on getting any iron or steel armor, though. Damned expensive. Hard to make down here. Leather's cheap, though. Bronze is okay. And magic? Forget it. Ephraim makes all the armor we sell. Do you have magic items down here? A few. The mages down here, such as they are, have a really tough time making magic armor. Potions and scrolls, sure, but armor? Almost never. Who is Ephraim? My husband. He makes weapons in the smithy next door. Ask him about Demon Slayer. She chuckles. I have another question. I would like to see your wares. Alright, Anastasia's armor. She's got some chainmail, some bronze shields. Otherwise, it's not anything that we don't have ourselves. Prices are slightly expensive. I think that this can be modified by certain skills that you can invest in. I want to sell something. So, let's sell a bunch of stuff. Let's sell this. Yeah, all of them. Yes, sell. What? Oh, I see. You can do multi-sell stuff. All right, let's get rid of these things. Keep that for now. Keep that for now. Sell this. And no, we can't sell that. Radiate ice, we'll keep that. Bar of iron, we'll keep that around. Fine robe we'll keep. Robe we'll get. No, we can't sell that. Lovely crystal. Yes. Bag of sugar. Fire wand. Keep. A lot of this stuff is too garbagey to sell. That we will. That's our reward. We'll keep that. That we will sell. We'll sell this. We'll keep that. Let's see. Keep the fine cloak. Keep the return light scroll. Definitely. Gonna make ourselves a little cash here. All right. So we now went from about 320 to 512 coins, and we conclude our business. I already been through that. No, yeah, that's all for now, thanks. All right, so let's go next door and talk to Ephraim. He's already talking about Demon Slayer. We just walked in. This building contains a small, crude smithy, mainly suitable for small work and minor repairs. Several windows in the east wall help the acrid smoke to escape. You notice a large, polished blade hanging on the west wall. A small man works at the stone counters, helping to keep the battered weaponry of Avernum in good repair. He says, "Greetings, I am Ephraim. Your wife told me that I should ask you about Demon Slayer." He grins wildly and points at the sword on the west wall. "That is Demon Slayer. It is an impressive iron greatsword." Oh wait, he didn't say that part. "Well, I haven't really slain any demons with it. It's the best sword in these parts, but it's not the genuine article." "What do you mean? Where's the real sword?" "Well, I don't know too much about it, but once a bunch of adventurers and soldiers came down from the Empire. They were called the First Expedition." "The First Expedition?" "Aye. They got killed off to a man and woman. One of them, someone told me once, had this amazing demon-slaying sword. That was a while ago. Asked me if this was Demon Slayer. I told him it was. He got real angry, called me a liar, and I suppose I was." He thinks, "Of course, then again, he may just have been jealous of my sword. Guys are like that." "Uh-huh. I have another question for you. Are you in charge of this smithy?" "Yes, you can buy or sell weapons here. Don't have much of a stock out here. It's hard to get good metal. We do our best." We've already sold stuff. Can I buy a weapon? Blah, blah, blah. We're not going to spend our money at this point. Can I sell you something? We just sold it. Already asked this. Thanks, that's all for now. Okay, let's go in here. Young warrior. Eric, 3 scars. You see a big, scarred man. The reddish lines on his face stand out starkly against his fishy white skin. He is watching 2 young Avernite soldiers strike practice dummies with cavewood swords. He turns to you when you approach. You have the look of a warrior about you. I'm Eric, but they call me 3 Scars. I can train you if you have the coin. If you don't mind me asking, how did you get those scars?" "The first, I encountered some bandits while wandering the areas around Silvar. Be wary if you travel to the north. Bandits set traps for those such as you." "The second?" One of the spears the Slith Zurikai, or one of the spears of the Slith Zurikai. There are many of them in the Eastern Gallery, not far west from here. Don't go west until you're ready for a fight." "And the third?" "Nosy, aren't you? I earned the third fighting an Empire soldier that was stealing from my village. Didn't kill him. If I had, I'd be dead. Instead, they sent me down here." "I have another question." Eric 3 Scars continues to work with the young warriors, training them so that they can go out and defend Silvar from the Nephilim and the Slith Zurikai. He looks over at you. "Need anything? What do you do here?" "I train people. Then, when they go out into the caves, they end up torn up like me." What sorts of things can you teach me?" "Well, I can make you faster on your feet. Down in Avernum, the slow are the dead. Interested?" "With enough money, you can improve your skills in the training halls. You can only improve each skill that way twice." "That sounds interesting. I'd like to learn about that." So, here we can learn some new skills, or special type skills. We obviously don't have anywhere near enough money, but these are really helpful. And so once we have money, we will definitely want to invest in them. This is not the only way to get them. You get them sometimes as rewards from quests or from, I think, like thought crystals or something like that. But you can get at least 2 improvements of them, and only 2, from particular trainers. And different trainers will be able to teach you different things. So it's very helpful to look for trainers and talk to them to see what it is that they can gain you. So obviously we can't do this right now, so we are going to say goodbye. Okay. You can just click check to get out of something if the option to just end the conversation is not available. All right, Chuck and Gary. What's up, Gary? The barkeep busily polishes the counter. He's tall and sports a very ambitious beard. He greets you when you walk up to the bar. "I'm Gary," he says, "and this is my inn. You have the look of a new arrival about you. You can buy a round of mushroom ale if you like. I just don't want to hear any complaining." "So, Gary, what do you have on tap?" "I sell mushroom beer, 1 gold. We also have free rooms. Sometimes." He polishes for a bit. "I'd like some ale, please." Alright, we're not actually going to buy here. Some sort of beer made from fermented fungus. If you drink enough, it almost becomes good. No, wait. It's nowhere near good at all. So we're not going to do that. Don't need anything else. Any jobs that an adventurer could do? As a matter of fact, yes. I'm very interested in finding a natural hot spring. If so, I could profitably expand my innkeeping operation. If you find a nice spring, let me know. I will pay you. And now we're going to ask a dumb question. Where would I find such a thing? If I knew, I wouldn't have offered you money to find it, now would I? But I'd look in the Eastern Gallery. There must be something like that nearby. Well, barkeep, any advice on how to stay alive in Avernum? That's a good question. A lot of people come through here asking my advice. I suggest doing for a living down here what you did on the surface, as long as it isn't harmful to anyone, of course. Did you run an inn on the surface? Yes. Unfortunately, unknown to me, several rebels were using my place as a base of operation. When the Empire found them, they died. Then, to play it safe, I was sent to Avernum. Not fair, but since when has the Empire been fair? Alright, that's all we want to know from him. So we have another quest. Let's talk to Chuck. You meet a man in battered armor. He seems to be drinking himself into a stupor. On mushroom ale, no less. He's very dedicated to being stupid. No. Are you a soldier? No. A mercenary. Are you fighting anyone right now? Yeah, everyone. Fighting the cat heads, then the sliths, then the cat heads, then the sliths. Hell, I've been beat up by everyone. I'm on vacation now. Go away. I have a feeling we'll be able to come back and talk to him some more later. So, we've done a lot of talking. Let's do something else. We are now out in the world. That looks like a patrol of soldiers. There's a well. No, I can't do anything. Here's a house. Can we do anything here? No. Here's some sort of camp. Special encounter. You see, in the middle of this grove of twisted trees, a huge group of gremlins. Uh-oh. These strange, manic creatures are rare on the surface. Very cheery, but sometimes very volatile and dangerous. Strangely, this group doesn't seem happy at all. In fact, they seem downright suicidal. They lie around on their backs, shaking their heads and occasionally sobbing. So, gremlins are pretty nasty. We have no magic. I think we're going to leave for the time being, because I don't know how that encounter is going to go. In retrospect, I should probably go to the inn and rest to recuperate my magic points. Oh, Jay. Have I already talked to you before? This is a young, well-built man sitting and drinking ale. He is weighed down with 2 heavy leather bags and a broadsword. He motions for you to join him. I'm Jay. It's good to meet a fellow warrior down here, though now I'm just a pitiful refugee. You're a refugee. What are you fleeing from? Well, I tried to sign on as a warrior at Fort Dovno. That's some 20 miles to the north. I wasn't welcome. Then the Nephilim started coming south, and I decided to move to more hospitable territory. The Nephilim? Are there many of them in Avernum? We already know the answer to that. Yeah, many. The kittens are starting trouble again. They're building some sort of a fort at the north end of this huge cave. It's small now, but nobody's doing anything about it. Soon, it will be big. Then, watch out. You could find out a lot more about it at Fort Dovno. Go east to Fort Avernum and then north. Are you a warrior? Yes, and a refugee. A refugee. Does that mean you're looking for work? Well, yes, in fact. I've always wanted to travel and see the world. I'm pretty strong from farm work, and I've hunted all my life. I'm really good with all sorts of missile weapons. So we can hire another person. I forgot about this mechanic in the upgraded versions. So we could insult him by saying that he's a hick. Or we could say, would you like to join me? I could use another adventurer. So let's see what the price for that is going to be. He looks over you carefully. I'm not an adventurer. I could be a soldier as long as I know where my next meal's coming from. Sorry, no offense. You make more small talk and he goes on your way. So, I know that you can hire people. I don't know what the conditions are for that happening. I would like a private room. Only 2 rooms, both full. A lot of merchants pass through the eastern gallery. That's where you are, the second largest cavern in all of Avernum. Only the great cave to the southwest is larger. All right? So, we don't have a room. I still want to rest, though. How? I guess I can't. Oh, wait. My mana is now full. So, let's go. And I am going to save and then deal with these gremlins. Alright, let's see what's what here. Let's approach and talk to them. You carefully step forward. Some of them approach and sniff you. They seem to be smelling for something. Soon, they decide that they are completely uninterested. You are completely uninteresting. Then they rush forward and unceremoniously kick you out of their grove. When you look back, you see that they've returned to their apathetic, mournful state. You must not have had anything that cheers them up. So there's some item that we need to get, apparently, and then we can interact with them. So let's look at our journal. Hot springs, somewhere to the north, perhaps. Picks and shovels will be all over the place. Northwest of Fort Dovno, we go to a bandit thing. Northeast of Fort Dovno, and we can take a message to Fort Dovno. So it looks like Fort Dovno is the way we are going to be going. So Myrtis south, Kotra west, Castle 35 south. All distances are guesses. All right, let's just go out into the wilderness. So there's some cows. What's up, cows? You encounter a stray, lost group of cave cows. They must have wandered away from a nearby farm. You try to round them up in hopes of gaining a reward, but they're surprisingly nimble and stubborn. Eventually, they escape. Here's a stash. So these, you have to have a certain amount of cave lore to be able to actually dig up successfully. So let's see if we can get down here. We detect it, and we find a speed potion. Excellent. You find an abandoned campsite. There is a human body here, heavily decomposed. He or she died violently, probably killed by something with large teeth and claws. A stained and slightly rusty sword sits on the ground nearby. Well, I'll take it. And we got a bronze short sword. So let's look at our inventory. You are currently using bronze short sword. You are currently using garbage, so we are going to move this to you, and so that you can, hey. There we go. You have the crude spear. I believe you are a spear user. Oh wait, I think you're not a spear user. Fine. Melee weapons, not pole weapons. Okay, she is a spear user. I was right. So let's give her the spear. Alright. So let's go to this. Are these bad guys? An Avernum troops operating out of Fort Dovno. They approach you. When they see that you aren't bandits, they warn you to be careful. There are bandits and crazed Nephilim in this area, the captain says. They depart. Alright, let's go up here. You are ascending a huge, craggy spire of rock, dominating this end of the huge cavern. An old road made of thick cobblestones leads up to its side. At the top of the hill, you see a crumbling fortress. It has a commanding view of the enormous cavern to the west. The fort is in ruins, though you can see smoke from fires inside. It drifts up into the still air and leaves a foul, gray haze around the keep. We're going in. Bandit Keep. Alright, so these are some bandits. Let's see if we can't kill some bandits. You enter this abandoned fortress. This was a small outpost placed here to keep watch over the vast expanse of caverns to the west. Now it is in ruins, abandoned by the Avernites. When you look around, it is clear that someone has since moved in. There are people living here, though you doubt that they're the legitimate owners. The buildings to the west have been roughly patched up, and you can hear loud, raucous singing coming from inside. Whoever lives here is drunk, rowdy, and considering the number of bandits roaming this area, probably hostile. Alright. I like a good rowdy party. We can steal some clay pots or some rope. I don't want to do that. It's just going to clog up my inventory. Lots of garbage. These people need to learn to clean up after themselves. Some mushrooms. Stone blocks. Those are heavy and not that helpful, I don't imagine. There's some skeletons and cave worms. Those aren't bandits. Alright, so there's a bunch of skeletons and stuff around here. So let's put a protection blessing on everyone. And then let's put our Cloak of Curses on everyone. I'm getting slapped by skeletons. That is embarrassing. Alright, let's have these guys walk up and finish off, or miss. There we go. No, slapped by skeletons some more. Die. Die more. Yeah. Yeah, crumble. Ow. My face. Your bony hands hurt. Yeah. The priest is going to become much more battle ready since she picked up a spear, which is the weapon that she's better with. Alright. Let's end some combat. Check out our loots. Money. Spiritual herbs, money, energy potion. Energy potion is what we've been looking for. That'll be very helpful. I imagine there's some kind of boss type encounter in here. Clay bricks. A lovely crystal worth some cash. A scroll, pen and ink. I'm not going to keep this around. Doesn't weigh anything. Our tool use isn't high enough yet. Do we have a level recently? No, we're close to doing so. Not that opening that door helps us very much. Alright, Stein, garbage. Wait, something just happened. Oh, autosave. You hear a shout of alarm coming from somewhere near the keep's main entrance. You fervently hope that the bloodthirsty yells are coming from Avernite soldiers who have finally roused themselves and come to drive out the brigands. Yes, it would be nice if life worked that way. So, we're about to get attacked, no doubt. Oh, we opened the wrong door. No. Alright, so we're going to make them come out here to us. Let's put these people out of the way. Yeah. Rogue acolyte. So acolytes are usually priesty, I think. So let's get him out of the way quickly. So he can't bless. Oh, he's pretty rough. So he can't bless people. Yeah. Okay, so let's heal Corbin. Let's see if we can daze this guy. Doesn't look like that. Okay, so we're gonna bring ourselves back into this corner area. Let's see. Yeah, you do that. You heal. You move back. And let's see. I'm getting poked. Pincushion. Alright, let's move you back up to beat on him. Let's move you back a little bit. Shoot this thug. Let's just keep the healing on. Let's the acolyte heal himself. The slime is going around and doing some stuff. Can soak up a little damage for us as well. Okay, so let's get you out of sight of the acolyte. Let's have you shoot him. Okay. I think our protection is worn off. Let's try and daze a bunch of cretins. Yes, good. All right, let's D. Again, let's try and deal with this acolyte since he can do healing stuff. He's a tough one. Let's smite him to death if we can. He's still alive. There, we got rid of him. All right, good. Slime doing some work. So eventually the summons become, what you summon becomes better as your power increases, and eventually the things you can summon are quite terrifying. So don't harshly judge the summon skill from what you see. Level up for our priest. We don't need to worry about healing at the moment, so let's continue with some smiting. Let's focus down in particular. The mage has gone up a level. Yeah, once we got rid of the acolyte, we were fine. They are missing turns from days. I'm going to deal with you. Alright, now everyone has gone up a level. Go in here. Alright, you rush up here. When you go up a level, you get your energy back, so you're back to full. Good. They get their turns back, but it's too late. Their fortunes have already taken a turn for the worst, inevitably. Alright, so we cleaned that up. That was not so bad. End combat. Bunch of crude daggers, so, I mean, you could just pick all this up. They're worth a couple coins. Don't need to worry about a lot of inventory management. A curing potion, take that for sure. Go in here. Some ale we can probably sell, maybe not for much. Plates, crude dagger, we can eat the fish. There's an armoire here. Robe. Reminds me I should see to the different armor of my people. And then we'll level them up. Okay, well, let's level them up first. Okay, level 3. We have some points to spend here. We're going to continue on his strength. His hit points have been doing fine for us so far, so we'll improve his damage. All right, now we have 2 points to spend here. Hardiness. Quick action. So quick action in gymnastics, that's what that one guy could train us in at Silvar. We'll put 1 point in this. 1 point in Blade Master. Okay. Now we move to you. Oh yeah, so we gotta do this first. We're going to put your endurance up by 1. Tool use. We're just gonna. Can we? Okay, you can only put 1 each time in them apparently. And then let's give you more missile weapon. Right, priest. So put your intelligence up for energy purposes. Let's give you more priest spell ability. We haven't run into something where we need extra cave lore yet. So let's start making her more battle efficient. And finally, our mage, definitely intelligence for her. And then mage spells, spellcraft. All right, so leveled up. Now let's see to their equipment. All right, so he is wearing leather armor. I don't think we have anything better than that for him. We can give him a better helmet. +1 armor. No, it's not any better. Oh wait, sorry, +3 armor, it's up here. So sure, let's do that. Boots are the same. Okay. These fine robes, let's move them to our spellcasters. What's the slime-stained tunic? Blessing curses you cause. So we might consider putting that on a priest. He's apparently naked. No, right. Fine robe. Put this. Actually, put that on. It's fine. Have we picked up anything else interesting? Got some scrolls and stuff. Is everyone wearing pants? No, not everyone is wearing pants. Hey, come back. Are you wearing pants? Yes. Are you wearing pants? No. Put on some pants. Put on some boots. Is this better than what you have? No. You are not wearing pants. You are not wearing pants. Do we have any extra pants? Yes. Someone wearing a robe doesn't necessarily need pants, so this person will get some pants. We've got some boots. Got some gloves. Would you like some gloves? You already have gloves. Would you like some gloves? Yes. All right. Robe, tunic, cloak. You already have a cloak. You do not have a cloak. Hat. Put on your hat. We'll catch it slow. Get everyone dressed. It's cold down here in the caves, apparently. You need some shoes. We have some sandals somewhere. Yes. Oh, we have a better cloak there. What does this cloak do? Fine cloak. So you can do that. Move the cloaks on down the line. All right, I think that'll do for now. So we are in good shape. Oh, there's our slime. Ow! That was not cool. Why don't you wait? Why don't you switch? Why don't you wait? You should heal our poor friend who just got back in the face. You should wait. Okay, now. So, flawless shot. This is for missile attacks, which is not really helpful to this guy. Oh. So we wait. Ow, that guy's mean. I missed. Alright, well, God, who is this? This is just Bandit, but he's apparently fairly nasty. Okay, so let's... Oh, wrong character. See if we can't daze him. Yes, he is dazed. We got someone coming from behind here. So let's try and deal with this one. Yeah. Let's shield everybody. You... Let's focus down this bandit here. Ow. Who is this guy? Why is he so nasty? He's a bandit. We cannot hit to save our lives. Die. You're very irritating. Alright. Now let's just walk up and smack this person. Okay, so bandits are higher level than thugs. That's part of the deal. Oops, wait. Anyone else in here? Yes. Alright, so that bandit was a bit nastier than we would have expected, but we came out alright. We got some food. Get a pipe. See what's over here. Garbage. Anyone drop anything over here? Wait, what's this? Broom. Okay. Open the door. There's a way up. Let's not do that quite yet. Oh, more combat. Die, thugs. Yeah, get it, priest. Ow, critical for 6. Don't make me laugh. Alright. Let's clear out this bottom floor before we go up to the top. Alright, thug. Just thugs. We can just run up to them and beat them mostly. Don't need to worry about it too much. A weakness curse. Alright, they make a weird crunchy noise when they die. Boots. Robe. Bronze shield. Okay, here's a chest. A whip. Maybe that'll do something later. Alright, here's a group of thugs. So let's get the jump on them. Forward! Oh, there's a Arcanist Peregrine. I don't know if maybe I should have waited to have a little conversation with these people. You dazed a couple. A young mage steps out of his chambers to confront you, muttering the beginnings of a spell of protection. One brief look tells you that he is but an inexperienced apprentice. Among these humble brigands, however, his humble powers have earned him a position of leadership. As he examines you, his lip curls into an arrogant sneer. Another day, another group of Avernite adventurers, another set of treasures for our stores. I am Arcanist Peregrine, and you have earned your doom. Let's see. Say, I was attacked by a brigand named Lagrin. Ever seen him? Peregrine looks surprised. Yes, Lagrin came here, tried to join us. I turned him away. I could see the naked ambition in his eyes. He went south, probably dead by now. Arcanist, you are no wizard, kid. Peregrine is smart enough to work magic, but too dumb to see his own limitations, which are considerable. How dare you question my skills? For that you will die in fire. There is no need for more blood to be shed. Peregrine is amused. Without dropping his guard, he says, "Go ahead and parley then. I would be interested to hear if you can say something my victims have not yet uttered. Go ahead." All right, we could say, "I come to join you." No, I haven't done that. "I will pay you if you let me go." No. "Please have mercy." No. All right, so we can only sort of pander and lie. So we're going to go, "Nope, changed my mind. Killing you now." Peregrine looks surprised. "Really? You won't plead or bargain? That is quite novel. I might actually..." Ah! When he realizes you are actually attacking, he is genuinely startled. Ow. Okay. So, speed potion. What does that actually do? Battle frenzy for 8 turns. Seems like a waste. Let's eat. All right, now let's go punch this thug in the face. Okay, you go entertain Peregrine. You shield up. You show some real magic to Peregrine. Okay. All right. Eat some more fish. Gonna beat on the thugs. Going to continue harassing Peregrine. You need to heal Darren. Let's see if you can daze Peregrine. No, apparently not. Okay. I want you to go up here. Right. All right, so things are going. All right, you should heal and then stab. You should heal yourself. I'm ensnared. Unable to move more than 1 space each turn. Okay, that's a bummer. And you continue with Peregrine. All right. Ouch. Peregrine may have run out of spell points. Good. So let's continue wearing him down. Yeah, take it. Hunter Aloes. This Peregrine has definitely run out of spell points. He's about to run out of life points. No one really needs to be healed that desperately. Hunter Aloes is going to take it. All right, bye-bye, Peregrine. We have achieved the mighty hunter. Now we've beaten up a venomous worm. All right, Hunter Aloes is gone. And the venomous worm is gone. All right, so Peregrine easily defeated, more or less. Let's see, so he's a mage. What does he have? Apprentice belt, we'll take that for sure. Gold ring, gold necklace, rose. So let's go ahead and put that on. What did he have? Money. A cloak, which you can have one of. You do. Robe. You need a potion. All right. Here's a spell book. Let's read this. There are several parchment scrolls in these shelves. You examine them briefly. They're covered with strange writing. Try and decipher it. You can improve your knowledge of the spell Call Beast. You can concentrate and try to memorize it. Your group's total arcane lore needs to be at 4 to learn this spell. Unfortunately, you aren't able to understand it. So we will have to deal with that and come back to it later. What did Hunter Alex have for us? He had a cave wood bow, so you should take that and put it to use. And an electrum bauble. So that's armor without having to be encumbered. So let's give that to our mage. Okay. There's armor. Rusty helmet, bandages, towel, money, studded belt. You put it on. You give this to him. Put your belt. Bread tin. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. We've done a lot in this episode. We will continue to clear out this fort, the bottom floor, and then move up to the second floor in the next episode. Hopefully you have liked this. So if you did, press that thumbs up button. If you want to see more of Avernum or any of the other stuff I've been doing, please subscribe to my channel. And if not, I hope you get cast into the pit, and there I will not care what you do. Thanks a lot.